What do you understand by simple answers? What do you think a simple answer is?
Something like yes or no.
Yes or
naming,
no.
Or naming a part, or giving a name.
I think you've basically...
Because I'm not asking them to explain stuff.
Good.
That's what I'm not doing.
All right. So, if we're going to take Q&A forward for you, all right, you've just said it in many ways. What do you think you need to do with it?
Well, I've got to change. That's what I think is missing from my little folder of assessment types. Is I've come to a sort of I've come down a path. I've come to a dead end and gone, and to move up a little, I need a bit of a kick, nudge, suggestion to go somewhere else.
Basically what you've said is that you've got simple Q&A going on in your lessons, very factual, very sort of specific, very one word, and what you want to do is take it forward so that now that there's more of an explanation or a reasoning behind, a thought process behind. We basically shared out...
Jane's tried to draw out Peter's views, but John's looking to see if she'll allow him to draw his own conclusions.
What you want to do is get this conversation going with the kids to get up to that level 5 and level 6, where they're starting asking questions and going, sir, can we do this, can we do that, will this answer that question? And then, you know, maybe they're even in the stage where they can actually answer themselves. What you need to do is start looking at this concept of group work and ordering and storyboards and PowerPoints and videos and getting some structure in place for those activities.
If I asked you to reflect on that observation and review, did you learn anything new? Did you have any beliefs or ways of working confirmed as a result of this particular observation and feedback?
It is always challenging for me to bite my tongue and let people come to their own conclusions about things, but it is something that I have found that if you allow people to do that, there is more benefit for that individual. Whether it's classroom environment and it's the pupils who basically come to that conclusion themselves, or whether it's working with a teacher. So I always find working with someone is like, what technique am I going to use to check myself? So the writing, it's like I tend to focus my ideas onto paper, and rather than saying, oh, this is what you can do, I tend to write things down and keep them away from that individual. In the past, I have been saying, right, do this, do this, do this. And I suppose really this is the first performance management. I've really thought that Peter's now in a position to start taking things forward himself by questioning his understanding and basically teasing out of him.
Nonetheless, you did most of the talking.